Hi all. Today we are going to see how we can diagnose the cancer. So there are different ways where the cancer can be diagnosed, like physical examination or laboratory test, imaging test, biopsy. So physical examination is nothing but the doctors, they will feel with their hands, they will touch the body where we have kind of lumps or something. They by way of physical examination, they will know that there are some lump existing and they will identify that. Second one is the imaging test. Imaging test is like CT scan or PET scan or MRI scan or X-ray. These are all imaging tests which helps to find. So this is like for the internal organs, the X-rays, like for bone and other internal organs. Then laboratory tests. Laboratory tests we have blood test and urine test. So this will help us to identify the, especially in case of leukemia, where the white blood cells count will be very less. So that laboratory test will be useful. Then biopsy. Biopsy is a test where the cells from the tumor are sent to the lab for the examination. So the doctor using a microscope, they will identify whether the cells are cancerous, that is whether they are malignant or benign. So if it's a malignant tumor, then the cancer will be a positive one. So these are all the different kinds of tests. Next, coming, if suppose a patient tests positive, how they have to prepare themselves before the treatment. First and foremost thing, do not panic, be calm. This too shall pass. Okay, so don't worry. That is the first one. Second thing is, don't hesitate to discuss this with your family members and seek support from them or your friends as well. Third thing is, you can talk with the doctor and you can understand better about your treatment approaches and everything. The next one is, you have to be proactive in arranging the necessary things which you have to be prepared before the treatment. The next thing is, you have to eat well and you have to sleep well before the treatment. Sleeping is very essential in order to have a better cope up with the treatment. Then the next thing is, you can speak with other cancer survivors, or you can join any community or group, and you can understand about the things which you're going to face like in the treatment, and you can be mentally prepared. The last one is, the Prehabilitation Centers is being on rise now. So the Prehabilitation Centers, what it will do means, it will help the patients to be physically and mentally prepared for the treatment. It's kind of like psychological treatment they will give, and they will tell what exercises a patient has to do and how they have to like meditation, how they have to be mentally prepared, and how they should have the right mindset in order to be calm during the treatment. So these kind of things they will teach during the prehabilitation course. So these are some of the things that we have to be aware of. The next one is, we have to the one more important thing is, we have to keep walking. We have to walk a lot before the treatment, so it will help us to relieve our stress. So do not have stress before the treatment, and do some kind of aerobic exercises before the treatment. And you can do some kind of exercises which will strengthen your muscles, but make sure that you talk with the doctor before going for the Prehabilitation Center and taking the treatment. And other things are, we have different types of treatments like chemotherapy, radiation, other cancer treatments like immunotherapy, hormone therapy, stem cells transplants, and all these kind of treatments we have, which we'll discuss further in the coming videos. So this video, I thought of mainly focusing on the how we have to prepare ourselves before the treatment. If we prepare, if we are in right mindset, and if we are mentally strong, only we'll be able to cope up with the treatment. If we are not strong, or if we are feeling some kind of fear or stress inside us, it will be very difficult to cope up with the treatment. So the treatment, it has during the treatment we'll have to face lots of physical pain and mental pain as well. So physical pain in the sense, it will be while we are injected via chemotherapy treatment or when the radiation treatments, our veins will get damaged. So these kind of things will happen. So we have to be aware of whatever the things that we are going to face. For the veins strengthening, we'll have some kind of balls which we can do the exercise. We can press the ball, and we can have the hand strengthening, vein strengthening exercises we can do during the treatment. And during the treatment we have to eat right foods. If we sometimes will feel like we'll have many side effects during the treatment, like nausea, then we have giddiness, and we'll feel very sensitive. Sometimes we'll feel very emotional as well, sensitive to light. We'll have hunger pranks, which are it will differ from very person to person, but we have to be aware of all these things. We have to be mentally prepared that we are all these are quite normal. We should definitely we should be aware that all these are quite normal, and we should not panic at any sake. We can seek support of our near and dear ones, and it is always good to discuss instead of having everything inside us and creating a stress. It is always good to discuss, and we can also consult the psychologist if we are in dire need. If we are not able to cope up, we can very well speak with the doctor and go to the psychologist. So all these are some of the things which I wanted to share today. So don't ever feel bad for what you're going to undergo or what is happening in our lives. Definitely everything will have a changing point, and everything will be a history one. If we look back, it will definitely be a history, and we can motivate others. So don't be don't be ashamed, or don't be fearful, or don't get scared of anything. Definitely this too shall pass. Thank you. If you feel my videos helpful, do share, like and subscribe my video. Thank you. Bye bye.